All right, Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yashar Allah. Kol Holoyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Harakakodash for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith and the works. Y'all keep at it. This your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of Joel, chapter 3. And verse 1 says, For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right, so the Most High is steadily gathering these different nations to these different wars, whether it be Russia, Ukraine, whether it be Israel, Hamas, all of these different wars that's breaking out all around the world right now. The Most High is gathering these nations for war. Right, so I don't plan on making this long. I saw this, and Spirit said, make some content. So I'm gonna let this play, and I'll be back.
In Israel, it is on high alert, not because of Hamas, but because of the lurking presence of Hezbollah in Lebanon. There are fears of an escalation in the north of Israel getting caught in a two-front or even a three-front conflict. The question on everyone's mind is this: will Hezbollah join the war, especially after today's events?
Before this meeting, I had the chance to meet separately with Prime Minister Najib Mikati and also Syed Hassan Nasrallah, the Secretary General of Hezbollah.
You heard him. Iran's foreign minister is in Lebanon. He met with the Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah, and both leaders shared words of warning. First, a bit of background. Hezbollah is a militant organization based in Lebanon and an active player in the region. Like Hamas, they're seen as an Iranian proxy. They're fostered and funded by Iran. Like Hamas, they also double up as a political party, and they're also a sworn enemy of Israel. But here's the difference. Hezbollah is a far more powerful player than Hamas, and its focus is not just on Israel. It's a much bigger player in West Asian politics, and it has far more experience of real battle. So it's understandable that Israelis are on their guard, but so far Hezbollah has been relatively quiet, almost too quiet, you could say, especially considering this statement from last Sunday.
We salute all our beloved Palestinian resistance factions in Palestine, no matter to whom they belong, and they are all united in the resistance. We tell those that the nation is with you. Our heart, minds, souls, our history and guns and rockets and all that we have is with you. Because we are the resistance that was founded originally for you and for Palestine and Jerusalem.
He said Hezbollah's guns and rockets were with the Palestinians, not Hamas, the Palestinians. And this statement was a mix of posturing and a show of solidarity. But Hezbollah has not joined the war yet. There have been minor incidents of cross-border fire. Some militants from Lebanon have been killed. 2 were neutralized while trying to infiltrate Israel's northern border. 3 members of Hezbollah were killed due to Israeli shelling. Both these incidents took place on Monday. On Tuesday, their funerals took place, rallies and protests were held. Again, more posturing, but no invasion. Instead, there's been a continuation of cross-border shelling, artillery and rocket fire, but no Israeli casualties yet. Now, part of this is, of course, because of the threat of retaliation and memories of the last war. That was in the year 2006. Hezbollah fought Israel in the year 2006, and the casualties were overwhelmingly from Lebanon. More than 1,100 Lebanese people were killed there. What about the Israelis? 55 deaths. So there was a massive power imbalance, and that imbalance still exists. But it has decreased over the years. Back in 2006, Hezbollah had about 15,000 missiles. By 2021, it reportedly had around 130,000, so almost 10 times more. And the types of missiles have evolved as well. Earlier, they reportedly had Soviet-era rockets. Today, they have precision-guided missiles. And this is courtesy their participation in the civil war in Syria. Hezbollah has been fighting alongside Iran and Russia in Syria. They're fighting on behalf of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The group has picked up weapons and valuable combat experience in Syria. They're also used to urban warfare. It makes them dangerous in the event of a ground assault on Israel. Then there are the numbers. Hezbollah boasts of around 100,000 fighters. For context, the Hamas attack on Saturday was conducted by hundreds. The sheer number of fighters makes Hezbollah more dangerous, and Israel knows this. It has been flexing its military might as a warning. Since the Hamas war began, Israel has sent troops north as well. Thousands of reservists are at the border with Lebanon, and tanks have been lined up along the 81-kilometer boundary. Israel has also been issuing threats. It has said that it will bomb Lebanon back to the Stone Age if Hezbollah attacks. It has promised to use overwhelming force. So obviously, Hezbollah will be wary. And to add to all of this, the presence of the Americans can be daunting. You know, the U.S. has deployed its most advanced aircraft carrier in the region, the USS Gerald Ford. Reports say another carrier is on its way. American jets are at the ready in all U.S. bases in West Asia. All of this is meant to get Israel's enemies to back down. We mentioned this yesterday. And all these moves, Israeli and Americans, seem to have been working. But then today's meeting took place between Iran and Hezbollah. Hezbollah's leader, Hassan Nasrallah, said they discussed, and I'm quoting, everyone's responsibilities and the positions that need to be taken. Iran's foreign minister was asked about the possibility of a second war front. He said, and I quote, every possibility and decision by the other currents of the resistance is possible. And he added, the continuation of the war crimes against Palestine and Gaza will definitely be met with reactions. So the message is clear. Israel's enemies are uniting and anything can happen. Now let's turn our...
All right, Israel's enemies are uniting and anything can happen. This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 14. I've heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Right? So, I mean, it's self-explanatory. We see what's going on. The Most High is gathering these nations together against those that have been made small among the heathen. Right? And for what purpose? War. Right? And the daughter of Babylon getting involved too, like it's prophesied, like it's spoken to be. Right? It says, read that again, Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 14. I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Right? Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, Esau, Edom, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. So, Yahweh Shem Ratazah, man, meaning, the Most High Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, Ratazah is will or willing. So Most High willing, this thing escalating, get worse and worse, and just turn into the full-fledged world war, the last world war that is prophesied to happen in the scriptures. So that Revelation 13 could go ahead and come about, Daniel chapter 12 could go ahead and come about, Jeremiah 30, 2nd Ezra 15. So all these things are going to come about. So 2nd Ezra 6 and 9 could go ahead and come about. Right, where it says Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. How about Shah Ratazah? We go ahead and get into the it that followeth. Right? So, yeah, that's all I got to say, man. That's all the Spirit got on me to say. So, with that, how about Shah Ratazah? These precepts in this video are edifying. Call Holoyim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakakodash, Shalom Yashav.